So, Dad has been working all morning here on the yellow Bombardier. What have you done?
Okay, the carburetor is cleaned,
Okay.
and I got 5 gallons of gas in the tank, and I'm hooked up. And I just drilled to mount this, but I got to screw all these in yet and hook the hoses up.
Okay.
But just listen to how good it starts.
Okay, so
Should go.
okay, so it's running.
Just turn the key. But in here, maybe you can see, I've got to take these valve covers off
Okay.
and put gaskets on, because you see how the oil's leaking down here?
Yeah.
I let it run for about half an hour. Both valve covers are leaking, but there's no leak on the transmission or the rad.
Okay. So
So
could this be the source of our leak?
we'll see here. No, that's engine oil.
Okay.
It's bone dry in there all over.
Okay.
And I have to change this throttle linkage because it's way too stiff. That's a prick of a setup, that son of a bitch setup he's got there.
Okay, so you've had this running for a half an hour, you said. And
Temperature is good. It's got 180 degree thermostat. That's what it's running at. You just turn the key, bang, it's ready to
okay,
go.
what kind of engine is this
It's a
for?
350 Chevy with a 4-barrel carburetor.
Okay.
So I'm going to change oil, filter, take the tank off after, mount the fuel switch over there, and put the master switch here for the batteries.
Yeah.
And then I'll crawl underneath there and finish the welding.
Yeah.
And we start putting wheels on.
Okay.
But I need a hand here.
Well, Dad's got lots and lots of work to do here. He'll be busy for a bit. And he had it running for a half an hour already today. And so as you could hear, it started up great. And I'm going to get in there and do some vacuuming. So one of the things we notice here when we're just about to start some extra work is that's you know, if you're going to inspect your hoses, that would be the first place to start. Dad said that's burnt, so I guess that would have become a bomb at some point.
You can't miss anything, otherwise you got trouble. They don't have a big enough budget to fix it properly, so it's all fucking half-assed.
So if you're buying an old Bombardier, you're not bringing it to Dad for repair, that's fine, but
Look at what you're buying.
look at what you're buying. Budget for hose replacement on literally everything.
No, it's not only that. You start at the back bumper, you work to the front. And whatever
Yeah.
you don't miss, you don't do, you miss, you just bypass it. That's what's going to kick you in the ass.
Yeah. So kind of as a rule, Dad does a lot of hose replacement anyways. But I don't remember over the winter we had rad hose blow up in our face, and that was no fun. So this is just one of the things Dad's doing right now.
Pipe off of the fuel tub. Try and keep it off the muffler. Where the exhaust pipe.
So this is where the gas would have leaked down on top of. And Dad was just saying to me, try to keep it off the exhaust pipe.
On the gauge there is 35 on here.
Okay. So Dad's just checking the tires. These are the 6 tires that we actually had
I just want to make sure
right over here.
stamped up.
And we'll just roll them into place here.
This is the best we have, so out of the whole works, you gotta just check them.
This would be a good job for Kyle Herman if he ever wanted to come visit out at the shop, but he keeps threatening to come out but never comes out.
Well, Steve hasn't showed them the way.
Yeah. Again, we got 6 good tires for, or
Center.
the 6 best tires that came off this machine. We may actually end up having to still get rid of one of these, but, or no, we've got actually one of the good ones in here. We've still got to fix the rims on the other ones and put in new tubes in the new tires. And we strongly advise you guys to take really good care of your tires and make sure that you got good rims, and make sure that they can still hold air. These things don't exist, guys. The tires and the rims, you might see a source elsewhere, but they're going to be expensive. So if we find out that somebody's making these or there's a new source out there, we'll let you know. But in the interim, you got to take care of your tires, because one of these in good shape with a good tire and a rim can cost you $1,000.
This is a pretty good one. This one should go in right behind this rock.
Dad figures it should go right there. So for the guys that are doing this by themselves, what should they look like? Their best tires should go where? Front and back?
Yep,
And then the not so great tires in the center.
yep, because they're easy to change. That one behind this sprocket and the back one you gotta take the track off. So
Okay.
just remember that. Put a good tire back there.
Okay, so your best tire should go right there, guys.
Put it in like this,
Yeah, I can see it.
and then it's off of the exhaust pipe.
Okay.
Plus, it's easy to service.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a clamp on either side. That way it can't fall down.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have a coffee now.
Okay. So the purpose of that was,
Well, the old tin had a hole in it. It was all bent up.
yeah.
So this guy went to the eave trough and
Okay. So this is the gift that keeps on giving to the customer. The amount of junk that Dad has pulled out of here, it's incredible. So there must have been some hole, like Dad said. And the previous owner went to the junk pile and found a piece of eaves trough to cover it up with.
this guy was who worked on this machine was a real shortcutter. Lacked a lot of
Common sense and brains.
sense, yep. I think he was a carpenter by trade.
Okay. Why do you figure he was a carpenter?
Well, when you see shit like this, he didn't cut the board the right length or anything,
Yeah,
and then
that's referring to there.
those two 2x4s could be replaced with one chunk of angle iron,
Yeah.
and then 2x4 it wasn't quite high enough, so he shimmed it up with
Yeah.
a chunk of plywood. There's
Yeah.
just no hope. Okay, I've got this hooked up so it can't drag onto the manifold.
Yeah.
And from there it goes up to the fuel pump. Or fuel pump goes this way. So anyway, this is the right tank. That's plumbed and tested.
Okay.
And this is the left tank. I plugged it off so that it can't get air.
Okay.
And the master switch is on.
Okay.
Now I just want to show you how nice it starts.
Okay. So it starts, no problem.
Yep. I got to fix up here yet. You see where that hole is?
Yeah.
I got to fix that. And then we're going to weld and start putting this thing together.
Okay. Well, you're gonna change the oil first, right? You said.
We're going to change the oil tomorrow.
Okay. So Dad's got the one right tank in. He's gonna make a patch for this yet, and this is in. Got.
This is for easy. There's lots of holes, eh?
Yeah.
So what you do is just unhook this hose here,
Yep.
slide it out. You can take a wrench and take that fitting off.
Yeah.
Put the hose right over there and take the tank off. They're both designed like that.
Yeah.
It's a little different. So valve cover gaskets and on and on.
Okay. So Dad's actually got quite a bit of these little tasks done here today, and it's
Tires are all pumped to 35 pounds. We'll check them in the morning.
here,
See if they're holding air, if they need tubes.
and we ordered some new tubes, and but it's about 4 o'clock, and Dad's done for today here, and
Done for today. And then that guy that phoned wanted to know if we ever watched that Icelandic show.
yeah,
We've watched it,
yeah,
and some of our friends liked it. Both of them. They
Yeah.
were Icelandic. They
Yeah.
liked it.
yeah. So yes, we're quite aware of ice Vikings. I'm sure some of these bombardiers came out of there at some point. But yeah, Dad's got quite a few little tasks done here today, and we're gonna pack it in. It's hot, 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 and humid.